¿Qué pasa, everybody? Jess out here. Now, this should have been up about 3 days ago, but I've been having problems with my camera. And I think I got a temporary fix on it, but I don't know how long it's going to last. So, bear with me. So, this is going to be my review of the Iron Man movie. And I just want to let you guys know this movie was about this much awesomeness good. I am not lying. Within 10 minutes, you see 10, 5, 10, this movie I loved. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Spot on in my opinion. It's as if they took the comic book character, they said, you know what, we got the technology to grab his essence in their hand and just throw it at Robert Downey Jr. and boom, he's Tony Stark in the flesh. It's awesome. And I know they didn't play on his alcoholism in the movie, but you know what, that's fine. It did show you that he does like the bottle. He does like it, just didn't focus on it. And his transition from being a complete prick to being humanitarian in a way, I love that aspect about him. Now, Terrence Howard as Jim Rhodes, very, very awesome in my book. Kind of wish I do wish he had more screen time, in my opinion. But when he was on, it was good. I loved his interaction with Tony. And definitely towards the end of the movie does give a hint of a possible War Machine cameo next movie. And you guys know there's going to be a sequel. Come on, did you see the numbers that this movie ranked in during the weekend? So, Terrence Howard, great casting along with Robert Downey Jr. Now, Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts, I thought it was really good. You know, I loved, again, her interaction with Tony was very cool. People were probably wondering, oh, this is going to be the love interest. Not really the issue here. She was more of a good friend to Tony. You know, there was some moments that looked like they were going to hook up, but it never got to that point. You know, they were still very good friends. They still cared about each other as good friends, and I loved that part. And I love the part that she wasn't a damsel in distress like the... Not saying the 3 Spider-Man movies were good, but come on now. How many times is Mary Jane going to be kidnapped and Spider-Man's going to have to save her? That didn't work. That didn't happen with this. And I love that. And Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane, I thought was pretty good. You know, he came off as this, you know, mentor of Tony, best friends of Tony's father, and it was so funny when they showed the big revelation that he was a bad guy. Everyone in the movie was like, oh my goodness, I never saw that coming. I pretty much did, but you know, it was cool that they played him off as, you know, he was such a good friend, and then to Tony, and then once Tony started rearing off the military stuff, he started to see friction between them. But that was cool. The Ironmonger suit was pretty awesome. I did like that suit a lot. It was pretty cool. Now, speaking of the suits, the Iron Man suits, absolutely fantastic. ILM, they are gods of computer-generated entertainment. I mean, same guys who did Pirates of the Caribbean movies, same people who did the Star Wars movies, same people who did Transformers last year. You know, they're fantastic. Oh, and Jurassic Park still holds up to this day. But yes, the armors were very cool, very realistic. No, it was, to me, it was hard telling the difference between when he was actually wearing the actual suit or it was just a CG model. You know, that's how freaking good these people are. And the overall story, I love the story they did with this. You know, it's the origin story. And with every origin story, you know it's gonna be, much of the action is towards the end, but you know what? The story was so good. You know, between everything that didn't involve him in the armor and the action sequences were very, very good. You know, there was not one part in this movie that I felt bored or I felt like, oh, this movie needs to hurry up and continue, move along. Not at all. Everything entertained me. Everything I was interested in, and the action sequences with the armor, you know, it's just freaking awesome. Even the final battle was pretty cool. I love that. And the one when he's in that village with his suit, yeah, he kicks ass. So overall, this movie gets like 50,000 thumbs ups. Yeah. So you need to go out and see this movie, and you need to be sure to stick around after the credits. Not gonna spoil anything, but it does lead into a certain movie in the process. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this is Jazz Santi, and I will talk to you guys later.